outside. So I don't know if we need Placing here.
On this, the day of the coronation of their heirs.
Your generals, take what comfort you may.
Here opens this court of their majesties, Gareth and Juliana. Their majesties will be attended by their heir, Prince Murdoch Bey. That's also not This is a new game for all of you. Get to know your royalty. Supposed to be also not. I like it. This one.
I'm Murdoch Bane, Master of the Laurel, Master of the Pelican, Knight of the Society, sworn at the mark, and heir to those silken thrones, and quite content to be so. Your Majesties, during your reign, your people have basked in the radiance of the throne in an era of peace and prosperity, and we've been quite content to sit back and enjoy that radiance. Your legacy is well secured. However, words have reached us there are ne'er-do-wells to our south intending to cross our borders and try to steal our precious blackstones. We have plans and gatherings for everyone to get together and practice our skills and our martial abilities. And barbarians from across the known world call them war practices and intend to come to us to defeat Ethelmark. And most disturbing, once again we hear that there are hordes of tigers and dragons insistent upon making a mess of our lawn. We would not have your legacy of peace and prosperity threatened by such things. So it is with a small bit of trepidation, a bit of joy, and some heavy heart, that I must request and ask that you answer my challenge.
Well, we did have a great tournament at one point that you were the victor.
I recall.
I do as well. It was a rainy, windy day, and the sun, a lot of things. And I think we can take many other topics to learn about this.
Their Majesties would hear words from their seneschal.
Yes. By our traditions and laws of both the Kingdom of Ethelmark and of the society at large, you called for a majestic crown tournament to determine your heir. From that, Baron Kinte Kell and Alana Horscroft hosted an event inside of the barony of Blackstone Mountain to hold this tournament. Several of your good generals applied to be your heirs. I verified each and every combatant and consort that they were of noble lineage and of the highest character. I was there at that delightfully weathery event to witness, and I can attest that all I have said is true. Your Earl Marshal can speak of the tournament that was held at.
Their Majesties would hear words from their Earl Marshal.
Majesties, it was a beautiful day. We had many, many combatants showing great prowess. We went through the list. Challengers came, challengers went. At the end, the very heavens opened up and rained down tyranny upon the list field. However, we concluded with that, and there was only one victor that day that lasted the entire tournament. That is your heir.
Their Majesties would hear words from a representative of the Mistress of the List.
I'm Baron Julia Dolce Sienna, and I will one of the Emerald Bouts at Crown Tournament. On the 14th of October 2023, we held the All Ultimate Industry Tournament. President Emerald People were myself, the Kingdom Emerald Baltimore Crown, Baroness Claudia Conyon, and Baroness Amelia Soteria. They all scored the tournament with our assistance, and I witnessed the tournament and fought correctly and properly. In the end, Prince Murdoch emerged as the victor of Crown Tournament. It was our rightful honor.
Your Majesties, as Silver Buckle Herald, I confirm that this tournament did in fact happen. I further confirm that I officiated the court in which you placed the crown of the heir upon the head of this man. He is your heir.
Thank you all for reminding me. I do get hit that a lot. We have some business to attend, and then we will crown you as king. And I will take my place with my men in the vanguard. God bless everyone. Please.
He's gone.
Yeah, y'all will say.
Their Majesties will be attended by Harashona Dankikumatsu. We will move on in the meantime. Their Majesties will be attended by Lady Shiny of Belradia. Come closer. So,
We do a lot of weaving. A little bit. A little bit. Weaving is kind of one of those things that kind of special to me because I do a lot of weaving, and I know the skill that's involved with that. And I've been pretty impressed with all the weaving that you have done because I've seen it quite a bit. Oh. And, okay. But anyway, so we tried to catch up with you at an event back in December or January, and I don't remember which one. One of the times. This is our first time here in BPL. Did you know that? That's right. January, thank you. But anyway, we tried to catch up.
My apologies. I think I was in Atlanta.
I think you were. But we wanted to recognize your skill and award you this.
Come hear the words of Gareth and Juliana, King and Queen of Sylvan Athelmark. We have heard the twisted tale of Shiny of Zelradia, of how she has spun heads with her incredible weaving skill. When we heard of her work, we were hooked, for she is not your average lady. Unraveling the secrets of Inco and tablet weaving, never afraid to intertwine art and science together in a way that is so amazing. We see the tales of her skill were not fabricated, and we have seen the patterns of her knowledge as she sits quietly working, always telling the truth, never spinning yarns. We could stretch this out longer, but we must work this up, for we believe that she should be inducted into the tight-knit Order of the Sycamore, and give her the badge of the order that she might keep as an heirloom. And should anyone disagree with our decision, we shall upbraid them most severely. Now on this 27th day of January, originally edited in 1958 at PMBL's called Night Celebration, now on the day of the Coronation of Murdoch.
The calligraphy nomination by Abigail Kellogg, statements by and words by Caleb Rimhouse. For Lady Shiny, newest companion of the Order of the Sycamore.
Viva! Viva! Viva!
Their Majesties will be attended by Harashonagon Kikumatsu.
It's a good thing.
Well, word has reached us that you're still we recognize that by inducting you into the Order of the Golden.
In the heat of battle, falling like lightning from the sky, the arrows of Hara Kikumatsu pierce the enemy. Her skill with Shudo demands recognition. Therefore do we, Gareth and Juliana, Emperor and Empress of Athelmark, induct her into our Order of the Golden Pulse this 13th day of April, Annus Societatis 58, as our time on the Sylvan Throne draws to a close by our will. Scroll by Brahman. For Harashonagon, newest companion of the Order of the Golden Ulls.
Viva! Viva! Viva!
Their Majesties will be attended by Lady Eleanor Baldwin.
I love that you fix things. You fix a lot of things.
So, had these two wonderful pieces of clothing that were made for us our first reign that we seemed to wear a lot. And we know we couldn't replace them. And some of the red linen in hers was beginning to fail. And somehow Al took that and fixed that and brought it to us at Gulf Wars. And then the same set of outfits we're getting ready for opening ceremonies, and the seam comes out of the shoulder of mine. And I stand there waiting to get on the horse, and she stitches me back together. And as a retainer, it seemed like every need was anticipated, and there was no need to ask.
Pretty sure she didn't leave our side there for like several days.
She did. She even managed to keep up with me, and I'm kind of notorious for wandering off of my retainers, not knowing where I went. So it is a thing. I mean, you know. And we would recognize your excellence today.
We, Garrett, by right of arms, King of Ethelmark, and Juliana, by divine inspiration, Queen of Ethelmark, rightful sovereigns of the 7 baronies, 2 cantons, 18 shires, 2 colleges, and 1 dominion. Send peace and goodwill to all who shall hear or see these words. Know you that whereas we find that it will considerably add to the welfare of our kingdom and all of our subjects, and improve by all suitable means, and whereas by the reports of experienced and trustworthy peers, nobles, and commoners, we have received reliable and certain intelligence that there is one of our subjects by the name of Eleanor Walden, Lady, who has done for ourselves and our heirs service above and beyond anything that was ever asked of her, retaining, guard-making, emergency battlefield tailoring, and much more than one person should have been able to accomplish. For these reasons, a general order, which, by special favor, we will firmly maintain and strengthen our friendship, giving it the proper permission and the following privilege, to wit, an award of excellence. Let all know our will and desire to do this thing, and any person with rash daring tries to undermine what we have done on this day shall be prosecuted. Against those who shall deny the aforesaid Eleanor Walden this award, we will institute proceedings as against one who transgresses our laws and ordinances. Done by our hand this 13th day of April, in the year of the Society 59, at our final court in the barony march of the debatable lands, inspired by Charter of Privileges, which Gustavo Adolphus has graciously given by letters patent to the newly established Swedish Sound Company, June 14, 1626, words by Caleb Reynolds, scroll by the Honorable Lady, Gesa von Wallenstein. Illumination based on this. There's no words. It's just a picture. Dude, it says 59 on the paper. I read it. At least I didn't say 53. I'm illiterate. I don't demand disrespect. I just have to be smarter than a third. Right?
Lady Eleanor, newest recipient of the Athelmark Award of Excellence.
We must! We must! We must!
Their Majesties would be attended by Meister and Elizabeth Johanna von Flossberg.
She's sneaky.
That should break the line. I can't see it.
Your Excellency. So, as usual, you have been very industrious. You have helped us in so many different traveling, making sure that he gets water, which is not an easy feat, all of the garbs that you have made, all of the retaining that you've done. Now, I know previously you've been named Empress, but we're not doing that. Sorry. We're not doing that. But instead, what we're going to do is we're going to give you an award of excellence. I know that you have everything, but yet you keep doing everything over and over and over, and we greatly appreciate you. And what else to say? I have something, a little something for you. So the scroll isn't here; it's a work in progress, but.
For Meister and Elizabeth, newest recipient of the Athelmark Award of Excellence.
Okay.
Their Majesty to be attended by Duchess Callista Morganova.
So during the course of our record, we have seen you jump into the work of the kingdom with the fire and tenacity that has been inspired. There's so many things, organize many things, taking care of royalty rooms, made the heavy fingers that's a good trick.
That's not easy as that.
And over the course of our shared time as your heirs, we got to know you personally. You had an iron in you that we appreciate, and we would recognize you today. Yeah, so read the words of the scroll. There is a scroll.
Whether upon the throne or behind, her gentle guiding hand and quiet, welcoming smile have helped cultivate the great dream of our kingdom. Whether it be for household, shire, or kingdom, she welcomes each person and task with joyous determination and lifts each challenging burden with grace and style. Whether the call to arms be by royal decree or personal prowess, she spurs warriors to defend and strike. Leading by inspiration with care and wisdom, the power to do good, the will to enact it, and the gentle grace to perfect it are hers and hers alone. A rose by any other name would smell as sweet, yet we would celebrate this specific most excellent rose. Then to Callista let us sing that Callista is excelling. She excels each mortal thing upon the bright earth dwelling. Thus we meet Gareth the wise and Juliana the compassionate, King and Queen award Duchess Callista Morganova with an Athelmark Award of Excellence, done this first day of March, AS 58, at our tournament of the White Hart within the Shire of Port Oasis, delivered at our decoronation. Scroll in transit by Lady Colfina, upon words by William Shakespeare, Master Cyrus Augur, and possibly a little by some dialect.
For Duchess Callista Callista, newest recipient of the Athelmark Award of Excellence. Their Majesties will be attended by Graharis Moriel Ingen Dougal.
These are qualities that have great value in society. They're not ones born of power or wrath or martial skill, but ones born of sacrifice and vulnerability. And we would recognize those qualities today as leaders.
In the names of Gareth and Juliana, King and Queen of Sylvan Athelmark, and all of the baronies, cantons, shires, dominions, colleges, and all good people who dwell within our lands, we summon before ourselves Moriel Ingen Dougal, Baroness and Pelican, to speak of her kind words and of her gentle smile and of her courtesy and of her chivalry that she shows to all, regardless of rank or station. These things are so much more prized by ourselves, our predecessors, and our heirs. Therefore, we shall give to her with a willing spirit as an everlasting inheritance, to have and to hold, free from all royal tribute, this gemstone called a cornelian, rare within our lands and treasured above all other gemstones. For those who hold the cornelian are treasures in our lands. Truly, if anyone should violate this gift of ours, may they be separated from the bounty and wealth of Sylvan Athelmark until they atone for the offense of their presumption against our war, done by our hands on the final day of our final court, the 13th of April, and Societatis 58, in our barony march of the debatable lands. Words by Caleb Reynolds, inspired by 850 AD, from decree by Clifford, the King of Kent. The scroll by the Honorable Lady Gesa von Dellenstein. For Graharis Moriel, newest companion of the Order of the Cornelian. Their Majesties will be attended by the Honorable Lady Elaine Fairchild, or one who would speak for her. When you deliver.
We tried to catch up with her.
She had a pinball tournament to run.
Yeah. We wanted to actually do this at golf course because we know she's usually there, but
Yep.
yeah.
Their Majesties will be attended by their Order of the Scarlet Battery. There's some more.
Hey, Chief.
We represent Zoe.
Yeah.
Let it be known that we, Gareth and Juliana, King and Queen of Athelmark, are well pleased with the efforts of Elaine Fairchild to grow the kingdom's siege program. Therefore do we, to the acclaim of the companions thereof, and in accordance with the treaty, admit her into the Order of the Scarlet Battery. Done during Gulf War. 32. Scroll by the Honorable Lady Gesa von Dellenstein.
appreciating.
For the Honorable Lady Elaine, newest companion of the Order of the Scarlet Banner.
We must! We must! We must!
Their Majesties will be attended by Baron Bucky.
Yes, Your Majesties. He's not here, but I'll speak for him.
He's not here?
I'm pretty sure he's at home in the washing machine, so...
No beaver nuggets?
No, oh, there's some in my cars. I'm a cup.
We can accept one to speak for him.
Yeah? Okay.
Yeah,
Salvador will
that'll work. Can we trust?
She's pretty spoiled. Thievery, yeah.
So, over the course of the last 6 months, 7 months, so we've gotten to know you pretty well and all of your antics. It's a good word for it, I think.
Yeah.
Antics. So, you're good at making people laugh. I mean, I fence a beaver holding a baby doll trying to hit me. I mean...
It was a doll. I am a teacher.
But you're always making people laugh. There's the memes, the meme war, the games that you play, and help me out here.
Jokes you tell in train.
But you're always entertaining people, and when you're around, people are always having a good time. I think that's basically what we're getting at here is that you are a source of merriment. And, well, we couldn't think of a better award to give you than the Order of the Howling Wolf.
Let's go.
Well, you kind of fit that with all of the entertainment and craziness. So maybe we should call the people.
Their Majesties will be attended by the members of the Order of the Howling Wolf.
So, in case you didn't know, this order was started by one of our predecessors, Annalie, in remembrance of her husband, Titus, who was always kind of the life of the party. And this award is pretty special because only 3 can be given per reign to individuals. And you're our second for this reign and last, but we couldn't think of anyone better that was not part of this order that deserves it.
Would all present take Donatus and luck over yonder? Salvatore de la Torre is as busy as a beaver and never passes the bucket. He will do whatever it takes to share his innovations, hosts games and tournaments, and be a ambassador for imparting great knowledge across the lands of Avalon. That in itself is an economic. He loves to drink laughter, all within his stimulating personality, flowing enthusiasm, and indescribable entertainment. What will we do without him? We, King Garrett and Queen Juliana, have pondered Salvador's non-mutation to join the ranks of the Order of the Howling Wolf, and we guarantee we cannot continue to be very quiet about this honor. We impart many congratulations to him on this final morning of our 4th reign and a Society Codice 58 while foraging through the debatable lands. Wordsmithing by my friend Amelie, illumination calligraphy by Umbriana and Ponder.
So thanks for bringing joy wherever you go.
This is awesome.
So you got to stroll with the cowboy and one with the beaver this year.
I'm a mess.
For Baron Bucky, newest companion of the Order of the Howling Bee.
Yeah, this is for
Let's go!
So, over the course of our reign, we have had a pilgrimage challenge to challenge people to visit each region of Ethelmark, and we ultimately go forward into a wild card for that. So, if there's anyone who has not received their pilgrimage token but has completed all 5 regions, come on back.
Last chance.
Only because of today.
Yeah. Thank you for everyone that participated. We had quite a few people who've completed the challenge. So we started this as a way to kind of encourage traveling and getting to know all the regions of the kingdom and all the wonderful people that live in those regions, so our bonds and friendships can be stronger, because when we know people and are friends with people, I think that makes us a stronger kingdom. So.
Every reign, there are those who become indispensable. Those who work closely with the crown, the kingdom officers, and make sure all of the stuff happens. And the way we traditionally recognize those people in Ethelmark is with the sigil of Ethelmark. It's an award you can get as many times as you help with reigns, if the royalty sees fit. And we have had excellent help this week. And we would recognize these people.
Mistress Anya Neolith, Baron Tiberius Hostilis Malus, Baron Christian Goldenlaw, Baroness Cecilia Attenborough, Master Alexander O'Connor, Maestrin Elizabeth Johanna von Flossenberg, Baron Angelino the Bookmaker, Don Salvador de la Torre, Ustad Abdul al-Rashid, Dame Ursula Ruin, Lady Eleanor Dalton, Lady Umbriana Campagna, Mistress Fede de Fiori, the Honorable Lady Orly of Mythgard, Lord Alan Naughty, Baron Sasson de Sancta Victoria, and Mistress Sheeran of Susa. For those who made this reign work and received the sigil of Ethelmark today, Viva! 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 Your Majesties, now that it is the end of your reign, it is time that I divest your jewel of Ethelmark heresy. If I may. Baron Arias, are you ready to be not? I will take it. Their Majesties will be attended by their co-captains of the guard, Baron Christian Goldenlock and Baron Tiberius Hostilis Malus, and the other members of their guard. Here,
It's good luck.
Sweaty.
So thank you both for all the work you've done, all the stuff you've carried and set up and tore down and managed and cats herded and Diet Coke stretched and cherry Coke stretched. As we talked earlier, it's been traditional for me to present the guard captains we've had with a weapon. And we talked about it, and we're going to instead spend time in the shop creating those together. Sika and Whistler guy. But thank you, and you are released.
I never felt ready.
Their Majesties will be attended by Mistress Anya Nialan and their retainers.
Just you?
See these ones. The last ones didn't.
Thank you all for retaining. But you, little miss, no choice, who gave us no choice, even though she could have had a choice, and yeah, you said you wanted a sock again. So last time I gave you a sock and you became a free elf, and I don't know why it didn't stick, but I'm giving you another sock with some rings on it. We'll talk about what this week is later. And business casual is not a substitute. But we couldn't have done this without all the help, especially from you. I know you weren't our head retainer for our first reign, but you might as well have been. And all the help that you have provided, and it wasn't just us, it was everyone, all the royalty. And I think I speak for us both that, yeah, you're as much as like a part of making everything work and making everyone happy as, as we could be. So, I love you. Love them all. And here's your sock. Again. Babe. We'll see how long this one sticks.
I give it 5 minutes. You have a history of 0 time. She didn't even go. She's still there. Their Majesties would be attended by their Privy Council and Reign Signet, Baron Angelino the Bookmaker.
Yeah, we have the bellow this time. I was going to say, switch.
That's why we have that pillow, so people can use it for.
It's not just for decoration.
I think I said most of what I needed to say last week, because you've done an excellent job in this new office that was created during this reign. I want to make sure that we release you from your duties to us at this point. 5 minutes off.
5 minutes off.
Was this quarter back?
Yeah, it started when
Yeah, it's starting right now.
As soon as you knelt, that's when it started.
Thank you.
Awesome. Their Majesties will be attended by their reign coordinator, Baroness Celia Ashworth.
I'm not sure when you volunteered to do this job 11 months ago if you knew what you were getting yourself into or not. But I'm glad that you did it, and I hope that you learned a lot. We're very thankful that you've been one of our core people.
Lots of cat serving, lots of largesse juggled. So many things to manage, so many things to reply to from everyone that writes in wanting this and that. It's a big job. It has been our privilege to serve as the crown of Ethelmont. To get to know all of you fine people. It's been great that our kingdom has been able to be active and starting to come back to what it was pre-plague. I see more warriors on the fencing field and the heavy field and people in the archery butts, and it does my heart good to see that. And it has been a privilege to see the crown and see that happen from this point. Jackie, right now, I say I'm not doing this again. Who knows what I'll think.
I'm ready to do this.
Their Majesties will be attended by Prince Murdoch Bane and Princess Ríoghnach.
Assembled peers and noble populace, rise and rejoice! After 25 long years, the wait is over!
I believe at this point those cornets are blue. Those to us. Murdoch Rex. We, Murdoch,
And we, Ríoghnach,
will strive to be examples of chivalry, courtesy, and the ideals of our society.
we promise to be true and faithful sovereigns, celebrating the artistry, service, prowess, diversity, generosity, and joy of the people of Ethelmont.
We pledge to foster an atmosphere that welcomes all to participate, be seen, and feel safe.
We swear to uphold the laws of this land, and when necessary, deliver justice swiftly and impartially.
We pledge our hands
and our hearts
to the service of Ethelmont.
These are strong words, and I believe true. It is good to hear your oath and see the crown upon your head.
Here closes the final court of Gareth and Juliana, King and Queen of Athelmar. Here opens the first court of Murdoch and Ríoghnach, King and Queen of Athelmar.
Athelmar, please take your home.
Pay heed to the rolls of the royalty of Athelmar. First, Ingvar the Dismal and Caril Old's daughter, Christopher of York and Maria Attain Sable Swan, then Morgan Sheridan and Merwin Burgowen, and Cygnus the Blissful and Dorinda Courtenay, then Christopher of York and Maria Attain Sable Swan, then James Ahern and Alina Einer's daughter, then Cygnus the Blissful and Dorinda Courtenay, then Morgan Sheridan and Merwin Burgowen, then Andrew McFarland of Wigan and Alexandra Clandonald, then James Ahern and Elena Einer's daughter, then Rourke Longsword and Elspeth Turnbull, then Christopher of York and Maria Attain Sable Swan, then Henri d'Artois, then Maynard Vandenstein and Christina de la Rose, then Rourke Longsword and Angelique Chastelain de Beauvoir, then Malcolm McEwen and Tessa the Huntress, then Robin Wallace and Isabel Dyer, then Malcolm McEwen and Tessa the Huntress, then Christopher Rawlins and Morgan of Rye, then Rourke Longsword and Angelique Chastelain de Beauvoir, then Duncan von Halstern and Eilish O'Donovan, then Caleb Shirk Hogg and Bronwyn Ferg Ethan, then Christopher Rollins and Morgan of Rye, then Maynard Vandenstein and Leodin de Deirdre Kavanagh, then Henri d'Artois and Elena d'Artois d'Italier, then Malcolm McEwen and Tessa the Huntress, followed by Duncan von Halstern and Eilish O'Donovan, followed by Christopher Rollins and Morgan of Rye, then Eisenwolf Forofson and Rosalinda of Castile, then Andreas Morgan and Calista Morganova, then Caleb Shirk Hogg and Bronwyn Ferg Ether, then Maynard Vandenstein and Leodin de Deirdre Kavanagh, then Timothy of Arundel and Gabrielle von Nienro, then Magnus Tyndall and Attain Ingendullah, then Titus Scipio Germanicus and Anna Lee, then Timothy of Arundel and Gabrielle von Nienro, then Magnus Tyndall and Attain Ingendullah, then Thomas Byron of Haverford and Ariella of Thornbury, followed by Marcus Eisenwald and Mark de Rees Eisenwald, followed by Timothy of Arundel and Gabrielle von Nienro, then Gareth Kincaid and Juliana de la Mare, then Sven Gunnarsson and Siobhan Ingen Wiedliffen, then Anna Lee, then Gareth Kincaid and Juliana de la Mare, then Timothy of Arundel and Gabrielle von Nienro, and then for quite a long time, Maynard Vandenstein and Leodin de Deirdre Kavanagh, then Gareth Kincaid and Juliana de la Mare, then Thomas Byron of Haverford and Ariella of Thornbury, then Arnthor and Sturkey and Kira Knahinsey, then Andreas Morgan and Calista Morganova, followed by Gareth Kincaid and Juliana de la Mare, and now today, Murdoch Bain and Riona Nerose. Their Majesties will be attended by the officers of the kingdom.
Well, without you, this doesn't work at all. But according to what we do here, this is necessary. We would have the oath of the office.
I, Yoringer Hinroten, Silver Buckle Herald, on behalf of the officers of Athelmar, do promise that we will uphold the laws and policies of the Kingdom of Athelmar. We will take your counsel when needed, and we will give you counsel when needed. This
We hear your voice. At heart, we will hear your counsel. And defend you and yours.
Their Majesties will be attended by the Order of the Chivalry.
Good order, please know your work. And you would have your oath. Your Majesty, or on your side. Those are good words, and I've heard them once or twice before, Your Excellency. We know them to be true. We accept your oath, and we are proud to have it. Thank you.
Their Majesties will be attended by the Order of the Laurel.
On the field, I try to have no fear. Among this group, I have had my heart beat pretty quickly for a long time, but I am honored. We are honored to have you.
In our kingdom, we are very appreciative and we thank you for what you've done and what you will continue to do.
And we'll have your own.
Your Majesties, I, Ariana of Winthrop, Mistress of the Laurel, do swear on behalf of the Order of the Laurel of Athelmark to serve you and to continue in our arts to serve the realm.
And know it to be good and true. And we know you'll continue, and we thank you.
Their Majesties will be attended by the Order of the Pelican.
I've seen many of you before.
Here do we swear fealty and service to the crown of noble Athelmark, to serve where serve we might, to give what good counsel we can, and to be ever at your side. Thus swear we, everyone say your name.
And of course, administratively competent. We thank you again for what you have done and what you will continue to do. This society does not stand without this order and those who aspire to this order. Thank you.
Their Majesties will be attended by the Order of Defense.
Here we go. Your Majesties, long awaited, long cheered for, as your order of defense, you have our swords. We are your warriors, your courtiers, your scholars. We are in service to the crown, and we are your men and women. So say we, the order of defense, so say we all.
So say we all.
I'm going to get out of my Thank you so much. Horrible words. Keep doing what you're doing. Heard that before.
Their Majesties will be attended by the royal peers of Athelmar.
This is certainly take advantage of We, the Royal House of Ethelmar, swear to support their Majesties in their reign, to advise the crown, and to see its work done. Hear your words and we know them to be true. Thank you.
Their Majesties will be attended by the Order of the Rose and Garnet. Callista, that's you. Where are you going? You're the one that asked. You gotta, yeah, make sure to put him away. Yeah. Make sure he gets.
I'm still all struck by disorder, so I'm going to take a step back from there.
I will echo my husband's words from earlier. We're on your side. We can't go wrong. It's from the numbers.
Okay.
Not just us.
Thank you all.
Their Majesties will be attended by the baronage of the debatable lands.
I, Violetta de Valencia, ninth in the line of succession of the barony mark of debatable lands, do hereby swear to you, the King and Queen of Ethelmar, to be a good steward of the barony and its people, to uphold the ideals set forth by its populace, to muster them in wartime and lift them up in peacetime. I also swear to be a channel through which the barony may speak, to bring their words and wisdom to the crown, and to provide our honest thoughts and insights as we are able to all who ask. So do I swear fealty by the faith given to me by the barony, for I am here because they believe.
has been no better words than mine. Trust you whole to listen to my voice. Thank you very much.
Their Majesties be attended by the baronage of the Ríoghnach Hale.
We hereby swear fealty and do homage to the crown of Ethelmar. We promise to hold the barony of the Ríoghnach Hale in fight from the crown, to loyally uphold and enforce your laws in these lands, and to give wise counsel to the crown and the populace.
We vow to fight arms in times of war, art in times of peace, service in times of need. We swear to treat our populace justly and equally, regardless of rank or position. Thus
do we swear. I, Magnus de Leon.
I, Salia Papillon.
Their Majesties be attended by the baronage of Delftwood.
Hear our oath. We, Baron William Fitzwilliam,
and Baroness Othendiza B. Coma,
do swear to the crown of Ethelmar, will uphold the laws and policies of the society, kingdom, and the barony of Delftwood. We will hold these lands of Delftwood safe from the crown and from the hills of our southern border to the northern shores of our canton of Dunlop, and all the lands in between where the windmills turn. We promise to represent the people and advise the crown in all ways
possible,
to the best of our ability,
in heart and by hand.
So we swear, Baron William,
Baroness Othendiza, 13th from the lineage of Delftwood.
No hesitation.
Their Majesties be attended by the baronage of the Endless Hills.
Seems to came over.
Sure.
For 25 years, we've known one another, and we've built that friendship. You have seen our works in the barony that you come from. You have seen how we protect your borders. You have seen how you love our people who love our kingdom. You know that we will protect not only the borders, but every citizen within our boundaries. And we will bring your concerns to you, and we will begin to give voice to us as ours. And so, we promise to continue doing
Heartfelt. Of course. Thank you, Your Excellencies.
Their Majesties will be attended by the Baronage of St. Swithin's Bog.
I, John Philippe Ditla Barbarousse,
And I, Catherine Detroit,
pledge our loyalty and our service to you, King Murdoch and Queen Ríoghnach,
we swear to uphold your laws,
and we will steward the lands and populace of St. Swithin's Bog in your name.
and we will call an army to your service whenever you call for it,
We'll bring your words to the people.
and the voice of the people to your ears.
This we swear by our honor and the dream.
Could not ask for a finer than you for please. Accept your oath and be proud.
One more chance to stand.
I wanted to stand here and please stand.
He's always standing. Yes.
Yes, please.
Their Majesties will be attended by Meisterin Helena Mutzhausen.
Your Majesties, how may I serve you?
Their Majesties ask for their staff. Myself, Rain Coordinator. Boyarina Zaritsa Zavojnikova, Deputy Rain Coordinator and Deputy Guard Coordinator. The Honorable Lady Abby Rose, Head Retainer. Raharis Gwendolyn the Graceful, the Jewel Herald. Baron Angelino the Bookmaker, Rain Signet. Captain of the Queen's Guard, the Honorable Lord Ulfkill Dungleson. Baroness Elena de Colma as Largesse Coordinator. The Honorable Lady Asa Helgifsdottir as Guard Coordinator. And Meisterin Amelie Reinhardt as Web Minister.
People of Ethelmark, these are our eyes and our ears and our hands. We are going to be relying on them quite a bit. Anything that you see us do that we have done well, it is because of the people you see in front of us. If we do something poorly, it's probably us. But these are all, as I'm sure most of you know, wonderful, wonderful, capable people that we are honored and proud to have with us.
Would you like our...
I'm going to take that back.
Your Majesties, we promise to serve you, to make you look wonderful, and to keep you safe, and to do what is needed when it is needed. This is our oath.
Gotcha.
Your Majesties, if I may have a moment in your court.
Of course.
For Harris Gwendolyn, is it still your wish to become Jewel Herald of Athelmark for the reign of Murdoch and Ríoghnach? Then I invest you as Jewel Herald and give you the tap. Try to lift you up the weight. What is that? That's the one I'm giving you.
Anu, there's Llewellyn, suitor to Gwynedd, Rhaeharys, Maestri Gan, known as Gwendolyn the Graceful, do here pledge my service and offer homage and fealty unto your majesties, Murdoch and Ríoghnach, and to the kingdom of Ethelmark. May my voice carry your law, may my words speak your will. To the best of my ability, I shall discharge the office with which you entrust me to perform all things right and proper that you direct to occur within your courts and on your fields, to give you good counsel and keep your counsel in return. Should I fail, I shall submit to your mercy with humility and your justice with appropriate remorse. These things I swear while it is in my power to do so, while you sit the thrones, or until one comes to lawfully succeed me in my duties. So swear I.
It is a heavy burden that we take on, translating our words, making them palatable for the populace. And you are more than up for this task. Thank you, thank you, thank you for your service.
Their Majesties would be attended by their Order of the White Scarf.
Are they here?
If you like your knees, do you like your knees? I like that.
Your Majesty, since the beginning of the kingdom, the Order of the White Scarf asked the queens to join us as honorary members. We do this for a lot of reasons, of which I will speak to four. First, with some kind of poorly researched history, the less said about that, the better. I'm sorry I brought it up. The second, before we had an order of defense, these fencing communities sometimes needed defending. And you know what they say, the best defense is the order of rose. Third, I mean, look at us. We need adult supervision. But fourth is the most important. Although nearly all of our kings have been members of the Order of Chivalry, the queens, most have been like you, and have been members of several orders and households, but that is not necessarily true. It is possible that our queens may be a member of nothing except the royal household, and they have nothing to call that, and we find this unacceptable. We will always be here for you. We will always listen to you. And we will try very hard to be worthy to have you. And so we ask you to take this from us and to be with us.
I think since the day this began for us, this particular one has been one that I have been most nervous about, because it is an intimidating task. I have not done this particular aspect of our society, and I appreciate the welcome, the genuine welcome. And
for the continued connection between the Order of the White Scarf and Her Majesty. Viva!
Viva! Viva!
For the record, we did not forget this
store. There's something in the books.
We were mercenaries this year. Dang it!
No more stories. They wanted to be free agents this time.
I'll stop
We need their wits. You can keep picking on things. That's fine.
Oh.
Their Majesties will be attended by Duke Gareth Kincaid and Duchess Juliana de la Mare.
Well, it seems you were on the opposite side of this just a few moments ago. We learned a lot from you. We learned a lot just by watching you, quite frankly.
We thank you for the care you take of this area. You have a well-deserved
But,
with gratitude of the entire community, and that's especially.
but, your experience, your wisdom, your skill is far too rich a resource for Ethelmark to ignore. We have things coming up and we're going to need you for. Take your rest, take your retirement, but we will be calling on you. In the meantime, your grace, and your greetings to all you. Garrett. Duchess.
Count Johan, you would three beds.
Errorem, errorem, pectamoresque posteris cladere, antiquitus suscitatum, nec nostris quibum temporibus quam in curiosa suorum aetas omissit potiens magna aliquat nobilis virtus vicet. Quasi murum fortissimum dux caretus semper regnum ethermertia fideliter defendeba, et nunc quarto tempore illum regnum beneficentienter regeba, augebat quotidie felicitatem temporis et publicam securitatem contra omnes inimicos. Multe gregia eus facta clauerant, ita serem publicam gessit, ut spirit populi rem esse, non proprium multa beneficiorum voluntis attribuet, nec quis confere principum tantum terrarum, tantum celeriter per aggravi. Pacisque magis quam belle cupidus melitem, quasi bellum inemeret, exercuit tolerantia documentis eam imbuans, ipse quoque vitam militarum magistrans, cibus etiam castrensibus in pro patria libenter utens, hoc est Larido, Cassio et Helvetia, multus praemiis, non nullis honoribus donans, ut fere passentea quae iubeba, quosad militiam ipse perse vocavit, omnem aptum semper exhibuet, a militibus propter curam exercitus nimiam multum amatus est, simul quod in eus liberalissimus fuet, exemplo itiam virtutes suae Petros ad hortatus, idem amorum peritissimus, et re militaris scientissimus, gladiatoria quoque arma tractabis in defensione regni nostri. Ergo nos, muricades et regnatia, rex et regina servane regni ephemertiae, hunc rotulum honoris duce gereto, quincatho damus in perpetua memoria eos quarti temporis, regnantis in nostro regno, datis quattro Tresdecimo die aprilis mensis anno Citatis quinquagesima nones. Verba Latina libenter spoliante per comite Ioannis inertia ex vita agricolae per Cornelio Tacito et vita Hadriana ut diciter per Aeliano Spartiano in historia Augusta. Nomina Gallica in Latine forma ex Patricio Lupo Hibernica nomina et cognima. In the common talk, the ancient custom of transmitting to posterity the actions and manners of famous men has not been neglected, even by the present age, incurious though it be of those belonging to it. Whenever any noble and exalted degree of virtue has triumphed, like the strongest wall, Duke Gareth has always faithfully defended the kingdom of Ethelmar, and now for the fourth time has beneficently ruled that kingdom, daily augmenting the felicity of the time and the public security against all enemies. His many notable deeds gave him fame. He so administered the Commonwealth that it would be known that it was the people's place and not his own. He showed many acts of kindness to the provinces. Hardly any ruler ever traveled with such speed over so much territory. Though more desirous of peace than war, he kept the soldiers in training, just as if war were imminent, inspired them by proofs of his own powers of endurance, actually led a soldier's life, and cheerfully ate out of doors such camp fare as bacon, cheese, and beer, and that the troops might submit more willingly to his orders. He bestowed gifts on many and honors on more than a few. When he himself called any to military service, he always supplied them with their whole equipment. The soldiers loved him much on account of his very great interest in the army and for his great liberality to them besides. He incited others by the example of his own soldierly spirit. He was most expert in arms. He had a thorough knowledge of warfare and knew how to use gladiatorial weapons in defense of our kingdom. Therefore we, Murdoch and Ríoghnach, King and Queen of Sylvan Ethelmar, give this scroll of honor to Duke Gareth Kincaid in perpetual memory of his fourth time reigning in our kingdom, given this 13th day of April, Anno Societatis 59, as our coronation. Latin text. freely plundered by Count Shahan de la Marche, and the life of Agricola by Cornelius Tacitus, and the life of Hadrian attributed to Aemilius Spartianus in the Historia Augusta. Latin forms of Gaelic royal names from Patrick Wolfe, Irish names and surnames. Scroll by His Excellency Baron Sasson de Santa Victoria, inspired by the 2nd century Roman mosaic floor panel found at Daphne Halvia.
Well, hope you have a wall.
Ready?
Where do you want to take it? No, this.
And now for the other. Many are the virtues of our Duchess, Juliana de la Mare. Her service as queen has been seen and witnessed by many, and recorded and reported by the scribes for all to know. Oft have they extolled her virtues, so let us hear from others of Juliana's grace. Her kind and welcoming heart embraces all, leading her to open new ways by actually lowering walls. Her wisdom is as a crow's, clever and noble, watching for those under her wing, and sharing her passions with them. She provides clarity and grace, and brings people deeper into our shared glorious dream. For these qualities and many more do we confirm her status as a Duchess, and issue deepest thanks for all she does. Done this April 13th, Annus Societatis 58, at our coronation in the barony march of the debatable lands. The mosaic scroll by Shirin al-Susaya, with words from Her Grace's apprentices, arranged by the Honorable Lord Arias.
Okay.
Please don't break it.
If you break it, you break it.
Nobody breathe.
For Duke Gareth and Duchess Juliana as they go forth to their well-deserved rest.
I'm sorry, Your Majesty. The Order of the Rose has a piece of business. We apologize for interrupting.
Of course, Your Graces, you seem to miss out on the, if you would be willing, we'd be happy to take your oaths. Absolutely.
Yes.
Yes. Where do I ask for? Hold, please.
We, Gareth,
And Juliana,
we swear to uphold the oaths we have sworn before to the king and the crown.
We know these words. For our part. Yeah, okay.
Their Majesties would like all to know that they will be sitting in state here, half an hour after court concludes, which right now is approximately 12:15. See Gwendolyn, if you would like to get on that list.
Thank you for your patience. We know I love this part of our game. I love it. And we appreciate you sitting with us and allowing us to enjoy it. Thank you so much.
The autocrats would like to announce that anyone who's using the elevator, make sure to close the mesh gate inside after you have completed using it, or else it will not go to the call button on any other floor. And we do have people with mobility issues, so please make sure to close that after you have finished using the elevator. There being no further business, here suspends this court of their majesties. All rise.